So the second part of today's lecture will be about AWS Artifact. So as always, I have a question not directly related to our session. How can I get a sandbox AWS account to learn? Okay, so there is multiple labs you can open that are provided من AWS for free. Send me a message on Slack وانا بعطيك كل شيء بدك اياه. يعني ابعت لي message. Send me a message on Slack, I'll tell you everything that you need. There is a few online free labs من AWS. Okay, thanks. No problem. Okay. So, like always, before we start on our slides, I want to talk a little bit about AWS artifacts. So, أنا في الأردن, I'm in Jordan. And I think every place in the world, if you have a bank, it's impossible to put your data outside of that country. So let's say أنا من الأردن وعندي بنك, ممنوع أحط معلوماتي برا الأردن. So that's compliance. That's legal compliance. This is something by the government. It's, let's say, maybe قوانين تنحط من الgovernment, أشياء زي هيك. تمام? So we need to take considerations of a few legal compliance, a few governmental issues. We have to take considerations of all these kind of stuff when we're doing an application. So هذا البارت اللي ما بيحكوا لكم عنه في software engineering. If you're studying software engineering, they don't actually give you these kind of knowledge that you have to be considerate of any kind of country legal compliance and regulations. So Artifact helps you with this kind of stuff. Not only that, يعني ما بيساعدك بس إنه تشوف okay أنا بدي أحط application بهذا الإشي. I want to check if my لنفترض في عنا إشي اسمه ISO. If you're a cybersecurity student, you would know what's called an ISO. So ISO is a شهادة بتاخدها من ال International Standard Organization, I think اسمها ISO. Yeah, International Organization for Standardization, yes. So also بعطيك this capability to see if your application is compliant to ISO or HIPAA, or a lot of, like, there is a lot of certification, like these kind of things. So it's based on your business case as well. Also, it's going to give you the ability to see if AWS is compliant. So come on, okay, it's all about me. So how can I be sure that AWS is compliant? How can I be sure AWS is safe? So AWS brings these third-party people, بيجيبوا ناس من برا بيعملوا test على infrastructure تاعتهم that they manage. So they test the infrastructure that they manage, and then they give you these kind of reports that you as a user can read. So you can check if AWS is secure or not. So basically, that is Artifacts. Let's look at it. So we're going to give a brief introduction, key feature, use cases, and some benefits. So it's a comprehensive resource. It has a lot of compliance-related information. We've talked about this. It also provides on AWS's security and compliance reports and agreements. It has a lot of compliance documents. It's going to help customers to see their compliance posters for audit and regulatory requirements. So everything we've talked about. So we have a few key features. The first one is compliance reports. So you can have the ability to check out reports and certifications such as SOC reports, ISO reports, PCI, DDS, and much, much more. And we're going to check these out right now. Also, you can use these documents and certifications so you can make your application compliant. Also, there's a few agreements that is like HIPAA, so you can see agreements between you and a few third-party stuff, like HIPAA, like GDPR for data processing, and you can easily manage these kind of agreements. Also, it's on-demand access, so you can access it whenever you want. It's secure and private, and that's it. So use cases. Audit preparations, it's going to help you audit. It's all going to go around and turn on the same subject. So it's all about regulatory compliance. It's about audit preparations. It's about vendor risk management. So you can see if AWS is compliant or not. Security assurance, it can assure you that this is secure and this is not. And legal and contractual obligations. So you can see what kind of complaints and things you need to follow up. So this is it actually. So the benefit, it's easy to use, it's transparent, it's time saving, it's a comprehensive coverage, it has the full documentation that you need, and it's simplified compliance management. So I don't like talking about this kind of stuff. It's really easy. I really want to go to AWS Artifact and check it out. So Artifact, here it is. So AWS Artifact, we've talked about this. As you can see here, you can see the agreements, you can see reports, notifications. So if we like, it's, by the way, it's also free, so that's a good thing. So we can click on view reports. I don't have any kind of reports. So third-party reports, I don't have any kind of report. So here you can see AWS's report. You can see HDS certification, VPAT certifications, a lot of things. Like these people, هدول ناس من برا بيجوا بيعملوا test. They test the AWS infrastructure and give their report. So here you can see that we can download report and just read it. So that's perfect. Here you can see we've downloaded the report. And you can see here, you can have this much pages, so 37 pages of the report that is for AWS. For me personally, I don't have anything. So also agreements, you can view agreements. Let's see and view these kind of agreements. Inactive, okay, so you can like click this and you can make it active. You can see here, your account isn't an organization for sure. It's a personal account. So it's very easy. It's going to help you make sure that your applications is compliant and secure. So Cognito is for user management, identity, federated identity, and user pools. And Artifact is for certifications, agreements, this kind of stuff. So that's it for today, but I promised yesterday I'm going to talk a little bit more about security. So today we're going to talk also about Shield, WAF and Shield. So they're together now. That's good. Those are the things I want to talk about actually, WAF and Shield. So firewall, Shield. So anything that is related to Shield is, or anything that's related to DDoS attacks, it's called Shield. Distributed denial of service, Shield. طبعا احنا it's always activated, the normal one العادية اللي ما بتدفع it's free دائما activated. في عنا شيء اسمه Shield Advanced. I think you pay 3,000 for it. So Shield Advanced you can pay more and get more features. And that's it. WAF عنا هو عبارة عن firewall. It's like the same old firewall that we have. Either it's a web firewall, you can do a lot of things. You can set up rules. Can set up, as you can see here, web access control lists, IP sets. You can whitelist, blacklist, any kind of IP addresses you want. So هاي بس من ناحية security. So now, or today, we've talked about four services. We've talked about Cognito, that is user management. We've talked about Artifact, compliant, certification, agreements, DDoS, Shield or Shield DDoS. We have also Shield Advanced for more features, and you pay for it $3,000. And then we have the last one, which is WAF, Web Application Firewall. That is the same old basic firewall that we know. And that's it for today, guys. It was a very quick session. I like quick sessions. Yeah. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about AWS S3 buckets. So EC2 and S3 buckets, أكثر services, the most important services in AWS. أكثر سيرفيسات مهمة بالAWS وأكثر أسئلة بيجي عليها هم هدول التنتين. So S3 و EC2 لأنهم أصلا من أول السيرفرات اللي نزلوا على AWS. يعني EC2 كانت من 2006 نازلة. No 2008 2006 كانت من أول الأشياء النازلة. Okay guys, so I hope you have the rest of the day. I hope you have a good Friday. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you, Tara. Please don't forget to send me on Slack, or here's my email if you couldn't find my Slack. You can send me anywhere. I'll reply. I'll give you multiple labs. And from the 1st of September to the 15th or 16th of September, we're gonna give also hands-on labs. So stay up with the labs that we're gonna do. No problem, Sabine. And Tariq, are you in Jordan? Are you in Jordan? أنت بالأردن? No. Okay, sorry. If you were in Jordan, I'd say I'm having a camp. So you can. I'm in Syria. Okay, no problem. ابعت لي أي مسج وأنا برد لك. لو إنك بالأردن كان شرفنا في عاملين كامب، وكان راح يكون أونلاين كامب. مش أونلاين، أوفلاين، سوري. راح يكون في لابات. بس don't worry. راح أساعدك. don't worry. That's totally fine. Okay, guys. Zero بالكم. I hope you have a good day and God bless you. Golf. Bye, guys.